Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Bowie, 4th grade science and social studies teacher at Ross Elementary. First, I just want to start off by saying that I hope all of my babies are doing good. I hope you're doing an excellent, not subpar, job of practicing social distancing, meaning we are, you know, staying out of those big groups that could possibly cause us to spread all of these unnecessary germs that we don't need to spread it. Okay, so, because Miss Bowie is definitely practicing social distance, because Miss Bowie doesn't like anybody germs, and I don't want my baby to get anyone germs, and I want my family to get sick because I want to go around and, touch everything that everybody else touches and pass through dirty air. So, that being said, I hope all of my babies are doing well. I hope you're all practicing social distancing, so that I can see you have not this school year, then your next school year as I pass you going through the 5th grade hallway, okay? So, make sure when we're sneezing and coughing, we do dab it out, okay? Just dab it out. Sneezing to the elbow, coughing to the elbow. Why? Because that's going to stop us from spreading those unnecessary germs that we get on our hands when we sneeze and cough into our hands and forget to wash them or choose not to wash them and then just go around and touching stuff all willy-nilly, putting the little germs everywhere, okay? So, when you're a sneeze and cough, dab it out, okay? Simple as that. It's easy. It takes a couple of seconds. Okay, now, today we are going to cover the unit that should have started our 4th quarter, which is Earth in this position in the universe, okay? The first standard that we were supposed to cover is 4.ESS 1.2, which tells us to use the diagram, bam, to explain observable phenomenon in our Earth, such as change from day to night, the change in our shadows, such as their length, how wide they are, where they are throughout the day, and the change in seasons, okay? The only part of that standard we are going to focus on is the part that tells us to explain why we have day, why we have night. That's all we want to know today. Why? Because we're trying to keep this short and to the point, and Mrs. Bowie does not want to overwhelm her babies, okay? So again, we're only focusing on how do we get day, how do we get night. The first thing we should already know is that we are in a solar system. Keyword solar. So that is going to mean a system that is orbiting or traveling around the sun. As you can see in this diagram, and as you've probably seen in any diagram that shows you our solar system. So we are in a solar system. The solar system is made up of planets, moons, asteroids, meteorites, comets, and just various debris that's floating around out there in outer space, okay? So, the sun, of course, is the center of that solar system. And we are located on which planet? You better know this. You better not get this wrong, okay? We are located on planet Earth, which is the 3rd planet away from the sun, okay? 3rd rock from the sun, okay? So, now that we know that we are in the solar system that pretty much says we orbit the sun, we can move on to explaining why we get day, why we get night. Okay, so in our solar system, we have other planets as well. Earth, just like those other planets, has an axis. Okay, every planet has their own axis. Okay, an axis is an imaginary line that runs from the North Pole to the South Pole that the Earth rotates on. Okay, now when I say the word rotate, what do you think I mean? What word can you think of that might mean the same thing as the word rotate? I'll give you about 30 seconds to think about that. Okay, so words that I think of when I hear the word rotate: spin around, turn around, go around. So anytime I say the earth is rotating, I simply mean that the earth is spinning. Now, it's not going, I'm going to use my little basketball. It is not going around like this. This is not a spin, okay? This is going to be a revolution or revolving, which is the term we're going to get through later. When I say the earth is rotating or spinning, I simply mean it is doing this, okay? And that is all it is doing. Its axis running from the North Pole to the South Pole is allowing this earth to constantly rotate or spin or turn around, okay? Now that we know that, let's see how we get day and how we get night. So, if we look at this diagram here, we see again that the sun is the center of our solar system, okay? I have labeled positions on the earth so that you can get a clear image of exactly what I'm saying, because it's kind of hard to understand stuff when people are just explaining, which is why I wish we were in the classroom, but we can't be in the classroom because we're going to get the coronavirus if we got. But, anywho, so I've labeled points on the globe so you can get a clear understanding of the earth rotating and changing positions without actually moving around. Okay, so as you can see, the earth is the center, not the earth, the sun is the center of our solar system, okay? We know that the earth is the third planet away from the sun, okay? We know that the earth spins on an axis, okay? It rotates counterclockwise on its axis. As the earth rotates or spins on the axis, it changes the part of the earth that is closest to the sun. Okay? The part of the earth that is closest to the sun is going to be the part of the earth that receives daylight. Simple as that. Right now, as I'm making this video, we are in the daytime. Why? Because we are on the side of the earth that is directly facing the sun. Now, for everyone on the opposite side of the earth that is not directly facing the sun, guess what part they're experiencing? It's not daylight. They're experiencing nighttime. Why? Because the sun is not directly by them. So they are not necessarily in the dark, but yeah, they don't have the sun to light them up. So the other part of the earth is experiencing nighttime while we're experiencing day. Why? Because we are on the side of the earth that is closest to the sun. Okay? So I'm going to move you in a little closer so that you can see this a little better. Give me a second. Okay. So again, if you look at this diagram, you see I have numbered positions on the diagram to kind of keep you on track with what part of the earth or what side of the earth we're on. So our question number 1 asks us, what number represents our axis in image 1 and 2? So we're looking at image 1, image 2. We're looking at the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or if you're looking at image 1, 1, 4, 3, 2, 5. Okay? Which one of those numbers represent our axis? And again, what is our axis? Right. It is the imaginary line that runs from the North Pole to the South Pole that our Earth rotates on. Okay? Number 5 represents our axis. Okay? So this is going to be our axis. This is going to be the imaginary line that allows our Earth to spin. Okay. So question 2 asks us, in image 1, is position 4 going to be experiencing night, or is it going to be experiencing day? And it asks you to explain why. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to think about that, and then we'll go over it. Okay, couple seconds up. So if you need more time, you can simply pause the video and restart it when you're ready. So again, question 2 says, in image 1, is position 4 going to have night or day? Explain why. So image 1, here's our position 4. Are they going to be experiencing nighttime or day? They're going to experience daytime. Why are they experiencing daytime? Because their side, position 4, is closer to the sun. Okay? So now let's go to question 3. In image 2, is position 4 experiencing night or day? Are they seeing the sun or the moon? And tell me why. You think what you think. Like, don't just say, hey, this is the answer. Tell me why you were saying that that is the answer. Because if we have an answer, we should have an explanation for that answer. Right? Right. Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. Okay. So on image 2, our position 4 is here. Okay. So is position 4 experiencing night or day? Position 4 is experiencing night right now. How do we know? Because now position 4 is further away from the sun. So which position is experiencing the daylight if position 4 is experiencing night? Now 2 is experiencing the daylight. Whereas in image 1, 2 was experiencing nighttime. Okay, if you notice in my diagram, I did not change the position of the earth. It is important for you to understand that in a rotation, the earth is simply spinning in that one spot. Okay? If I was to take this earth up here and move it to here, or move it to here, or move it to here, I'm not showing you a rotation. I'm now showing you a revolution. So it's important for you to know that a rotation is in one spot. It is not traveling or orbiting around the sun. Okay? Now, that is pretty much going to wrap up our lesson for today. Again, I tried to keep short, straight, to the point for the sake of time. And I wanted to make sure you didn't get bored looking at it. If you have any questions, again, you can shoot me an email. Most of your parents have my phone number, so they can call me. You shoot me an email. My email address is buiet@scsk12.org. That is Bowie, B as in boy, OUIE, T like tiger, at scsk12.org. If you have not logged in or signed up to be in my Google Classroom, again, have your parents shoot me an email or simply text me, and I will send them the link to add you to the class, where you will have the resources available to you to support you learning about day and night, the earth and its position in the universe, why we have seasons, and things of that nature. Again, I miss you all. I hope you understood this well enough. Stay safe. Toodles.